Independent analysis of Fremont safety has been performed, and it's not good. Elon hints at changes to the referral program, and Model S and Model X gain back some credit from Consumer Reports. Here are your Tesla tidbits for May 25th, 2017. We start today's show with an independent analysis of the state of safety at the Fremont factory. WorkSafe, a workers' rights organization based in California, obtained a copy of the OSHA Form 300 via Tesla employees and analyzed the statistics. This form is a log of the work-related injuries and illnesses that the company is required by law to make available to employees. Thanks to this analysis, we get to see some of the history of safety at the plant. In their blog posting recently, Tesla mentioned the total recordable incidence rate, or TRIR, as being the standard by which safety is measured. This number is expressed as a number of incidents per 100 workers. Tesla stated that through the first quarter, they sported a sterling rating of 4.6, crushing the industry average of 6.7. The report reveals that number for the prior 2 years, in addition to introducing a different metric called DART that measures days away, restrictions, and transfers. This is seen as the metric that tracks serious injuries. One thing to remember about 2015 and 2016 is that Tesla was still only 3 to 4 years into being a car manufacturer, so this number doesn't actually surprise me, especially in light of them already publicly admitting to a less than stellar record during that time. In 2015, Tesla notched an 8.8, which was significantly higher than the 6.7 average of the industry. In 2016, it improved a bit to 8.1. At this time, there's no official industry average, as industry-wide statistics aren't yet available. Tesla's DART rate for 2015 was 7.9, double the industry average of 3.9. Much like its TRIR, there was an improvement into 2016 to 7.3, and again, there's no industry average for comparison at this time. So that's the past, and it appears on the surface that we're trending in the right direction with Tesla's report that Q1 ended with a 4.6 rating. There is, however, concern for the validity of this number. When WorkSafe received the OHSA 300 forms, some were dated for February 1st, 2017, and others were dated for May 3rd, 2017. The difference in the reporting of the two is very significant. Because of this, WorkSafe says, and I agree, that we can't necessarily take Tesla at its word for the Q1 numbers at this time. If they're making revisions as significant as they were for that full year report 5 months after the end of the year, it is reasonable to be skeptical of quarterly numbers this close to the end of Q1. WorkSafe was then proven correct in its reasoning, as they were able to obtain multiple sets of the 2017 injury logs, which they claim also changed weeks after receiving the initial logs. It's good that this has come to light. While Tesla is the company we need to spark the EV revolution, we also need it to be the company we deserve, to adapt a famous line from a movie. Tesla not only needs to make the best cars in the world, it needs to have a safe environment for its workers, too. One can't hold the moral high ground on being a good for the environment if your workers are dropping like flies. Here's hoping that the changes highlighted in Tesla's recent blog post have had time to take effect, and that this time next year we can see the dramatic improvement we all hope for. From one set of bad news to another, it looks as though changes may be coming to the referral program. Twitter user @Station2Stat messaged Elon saying, quote, "As an owner, please do away with referral code program. Too many YouTube owners hustling their YouTube channels to gain referrals," end quote. Elon responded saying, quote, "We'll shut that down. The point is to provide something special that only existing owners can give to friends, and it is limited to 5 people," end quote. So this is a bit disconcerting. I have an obvious bias as I've been promoting Drew's link and plan to rotate that link in June when the original referral deadline takes place. I think this is an awful idea. YouTubers are the marketing department that Tesla doesn't have. The countless videos produced introduce millions to Tesla vehicles. Disallowing these folks from promoting their referral links on their channels is unwarranted. It harms nothing. It's not like they're drying up the pool of available people to refer, as for this period, each owner can only refer 5 new owners anyhow. So what's the harm in allowing promotion of the link? I did get into a conversation with @Station2Stat today, and they made points that the rewards have encouraged very clickbait-style promotion in some instances. While I've not seen that myself, I do agree that promotion even approaching clickbait has got to go. However, that's not what I've seen. I follow shows, not all of which are YouTube shows, but shows nonetheless, such as Like Tesla, James Cook, Ride the Lightning, and Talking Tesla, and they simply give the link a mention each show, and no more, the same as I do, and I see nothing wrong with this. It would be a shame if Tesla punished some of its most ardent supporters simply because they have a bigger platform to obtain referrals with. I threw a not even approaching scientific poll out to Twitter that saw 69% vote against restricting YouTubers from promoting a referral code. If you're of the same mind, feel free to like my tweet back to Elon or quote it with support of your own. It's in the description. Lastly tonight, we do see some good news to round out the day. Consumer Reports, which previously dinged the Model S and Model X in its latest report for lack of automatic emergency braking, or AEB, credited the vehicles back some, but not all of their lost points. Shortly after informing Tesla that the downgrade was coming, Tesla released an update to the fleet that restored the feature, but only up to a speed of 28 miles per hour. After validating that the majority of owners had received the update, Consumer Reports added to the score of Model S and Model X, but did not restore the full credit for having the feature since it didn't work at highway speeds as well. Prior to the downgrade, the Model S was the highest-rated vehicle in the ultra-luxury category, while the Model X was unfortunately already near the bottom of the luxury mid-sized SUV category. So let's get cracking, Autopilot team. Got to get Model S back to the top and pull the Model X out of the pit. You can find the links to today's full stories in the show description. This show does operate on a value-for-value model. If you get some value out of what I do each day, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. Thanks so much to my super patrons John Waltauer, Drew Schuyler, Cookie UK, John Waller, Mark and Sarah Thomas, and Ryan Scarborough for supporting the show at the $10 plus level. But if you have nothing extra to spare, no worries. Please show your love with positive feedback and subscriptions on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and other services across the internet. Lastly, if you're in the market for a Tesla, you can get yourself $1,000 off and free supercharging for the vehicle if you use super patron Drew Schuyler's referral link at ts.la/Andrew1233. That's it for today. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet at Tesla Tidbits. I'll see you all back here again tomorrow. Until then, keep it charged and hit the road.